Good morning or good day, wherever you are. Welcome to our global webinar. It's Thursday, 5th of July 2018. We have 5 days a week, 5 different traders. We will speak about trading ideas, strategies, markets fee, and maybe 1 or 2 questions of your side. That is real-time daily trading ideas. Let's have a nice start like every day, and we start like every day with our disclaimer. Forex and CFDs are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. If you're a starter, please start with a demo account and make yourself familiar with leverage trading, long trading, short trading, and your personal risk management. If you like to read the full disclaimer, just visit one of our web pages, for example, admiralmarkets.com, and you will find everything written down there. This is our scheme. On Monday it's Jay's Day, on Tuesday it's Paul's Day, on Wednesday it's Giancarlo's Day, like today. On Thursday it's Markus Day, and on Friday it's DAX Day, our leading day traders live every business day to the same time. This is me. My name is Jens. I'm the German guy. We are a big international global player. So I'm talking from the Berlin office, but I'm not the main speaker. The main speaker is the day trader of today. And of course, if you like to trade Forex and CFDs, you will get many benefits only with us. In July, this is not the correct slide, because in July we party the DAX birthday. The DAX index itself has the 30th anniversary. In the full month of July until 29th of July, you will get a better spread like you see here, just 0.5 point spread. No minimum requirements, just trade in demo or real account with us to the main state for hours, 0.5 point spread. I believe it should be the best spread you ever saw anywhere globally. Check all the details out on admiralmarkets.com. There you will find also something about our regulatory background and how to contact us. You can call us, you can send us an email, or visit the other channels like YouTube or Facebook. Everything, of course, linked on admiralmarkets.com. Enough from my side. Now it's time for our day trader of the day. Markus, hi, good morning, good day. What's your view to the markets today?
Good morning, Jens. Thank you very much for the introduction. Thank you very much. I hope you slept well. To everybody, and a lot of greetings here this morning from Frankfurt. I cannot use my cam this morning because I'm here in my asset management office in Frankfurt, so there's no webcam allowed. But you can hear my voice and you can see my screen. That's the most important thing. What I want to show you is, as used to take here, if you used to do it in every webinar, I want to show my approach, my trading approach. And I try to use as simple as possible. So keep it simple and stupid. So this is my term. And the Dow theory is one of the easiest way how you can have a view at the market. And what I try to do is to make my trades outcoming of a correction zone. So the first one, what I have to do is to realize if I have a trend. So if I have a trend, I have to set up if I am in the accumulation phase. This is the most important phase based on the theory of Charles Dow. So the probabilities that we get a trend continuation is around about 64%. You can see it in the screen right now. And if you make sure that the higher time frame or the higher trend is running in the same direction, the probabilities to a trend continuation rises up to 70, around almost 22%. So this is enough to be successful in the market. And I show you this screen or this file in every webinar at the first, so you can burn it in your brain. And you have this view on every market we want to watch and where we are seeking for some trading chances. So what we can do in every market. Now we can analyze every market. We can talk about the S&P 500. We can talk about every market. But with talking and with analyzing some markets, we cannot earn money. What I used to do is to go through my list of underlyings of Forex pairs or something else, and watching and seeking my trading chances. So this is my picture. What I'm looking for: a trend inside of the correction and some signals to for a trend continuation. And with this in our mind, We switch to the MetaTrader, and you can see on the lower side, I prepared some markets for you for this morning. We want to go through to every single market. We will start with the Aussie to the Canadian dollar, and most of us, we are in a job, or most people of us, we have a job, and we cannot make day trading. So I am not the special day trader. My preferred time frame is hourly chart, and the hourly chart means that the daily chart is my upper trend, my higher trend. So I have to watch first the daily chart, and you can see this is the difference to last week. Maybe the one or the other are remember about this. Last week we had, and I want to show you. Last week we had the uptrend. Maybe you can remember. Sorry, this was my uptrend, and last week we were inside of this correction zone. Last Thursday, but since then there was a lot of pressure on the Aussie dollar, and now we had a trend break. So as you can see, actually we have a downtrend, but now we are in the move, and I'm looking for chances if the price is inside of the correction zone. So actually we are in the move. What does that mean? No trading chance for me in the hourly chart. So it's really easy. Delete this underlying, finish, done. Next one, Aussie against the Swiss franc, and you can see in the daily chart we are actually in a downtrend, but here the same in the move, a little bit in the correction, but in my opinion this is a corrective downtrend, because the main trend is facing upwards. You can see it in this way. So movement, correction, and now movement, and no, that's really important, ladies and gentlemen, no trend continuation, because there is no close above this point 2 here on this side. Now the correction zone, the big correction zone, is placing from here down to here, and now we are very, very far in the correction zone, and this means that we can see here this downtrend. Sorry, this one, I need this one. This downtrend, movement, correction, movement, and this is what the analyzer, the expert advisor, shows me. So, and now we are in the move. So if you have this situation that you have two trends facing against to each other, it decreases your probabilities for making a good trade. So in this case, stay on the sideline, or you decrease your own risk, and you try to make an uptrend. So what I did is, I switched to the hourly chart, and I'm looking for the long trades. So you can see I use my own developed expert advisor, DAX
audio quality.
If you want to try it,
so if you have a small
see in the chat
by Markus, sorry, he's not in the regular office like usual, so the audio quality is not the best today, but that is live, sorry, but hopefully all is okay.
Yes. Yes, I'm so sorry, thanks, we're not interested right now. Actually, unfortunately, I'm not best today, but I guess we will do it nevertheless. So at the moment, in the Aussie Swiss, I use my I use my expert advisor, the Dow, and he is looking. It's looking for only a long trade. So I said to my expert advisor now, only long, and if you will find a long and you have my signal, then you can make this trade. But actually, we are a little bit in a downtrend, so there's actually no trading chance for us. Switch to the next one. Aussie against US dollar. So first, the view on the daily chart. You can see we have here really this downtrend, a really big downtrend, but you can see there is a bottom here on the lower side. Here on the lower side, we can see this bottom. And if you switch or if you use RSI, the indicator, then you can see there are some divergences. And this means that we can try, based on the daily chart, based on that, strong situations cause divergences are one of the most important technical signals. With this in our mind, you can choose, you can switch to the hourly chart again, and then you have to try, and then you have to look for a long trade. So this is a little bit difficult. You can see there is, the expert advisor shows us no trend, but in the past we have, or we had this uptrend. You can see it, movement, correction, movement, correction, a big move, and the last correction, you can see, but no close below this 0.3. So the last correction zone is placed from here down to here, and now the price tried to break this trend, but it didn't work, and now we are again in the next movement. So a trend continuation, ladies and gentlemen, is always more likely than a trend break. And now this is, I am in this trade. You can see it, Aussie US dollar is running, and I was inside of this trade since yesterday, I guess yesterday, yes. And but my stop loss is placed more than a little bit more than directly under this green correction zone, and I try to make this trade to the upper side right now. So this is a great trading chance. You can do it again. Maybe there's a lot of space to the upper side, so there's a possible trading chance in Aussie against the US dollar, based, and that is important, based on the situation in the daily chart. Because you can see there this divergence, and divergences are one of the most important, or one of the strongest technical signals. Switch to Canadian Japanese yen. Use to try the working style. Try to find out, to figure out how is running the daily chart, the leading trend in the daily chart. So here it's really easy. You can see a downtrend, movement, correction, movement, and now we are in the correction. So the correction zone is running between these 2 points. This is 0.2, the upper is the 0.3, the correction point, and now we are inside of the correction zone. You can see that today is a balance candle. Maybe it's getting to be a balance candle. That means I can watching, or I can looking for a downtrend in my hourly chart, but it's too early. And I said to my expert advisor, only looking for a short trade. So I said to him, look, only short. And I said to him, if you will find a short trend, and if you have my rules, a trend in a correction zone, more than 38% Fibonacci retracement, a balanced candle, push on the button. This is what the trade was the expert advisor does. And this is enough for me. I have nothing to do. My work is only to figure out where I am in the situation of the upper trend. This is what you have to do. The other one can make the expert advisor, or you can do it to yourself. It's a really easy trading approach, no more, no less. Next one, DAX. The DAX, actually, first looking to the daily chart. Unfortunately, we have a downtrend. You can see the expert advisor painted. We are here in the corrections, The last correction zone is placed, let me see, yes. Unfortunately, from here up to here, this is our correction zone. So the trend, unfortunately, we had here this trend break. use the arrow. We have here this trend break from the former long trade, and now we have here this downtrend. You can see it, and now we are in the correction. So what I'm looking for is now, because I expect a trend continuation to the lower side, but not yet. Maybe the price will increase to this point here, 0.2 maybe. So, but I said to my hourly chart, find a downtrend, and then I make this trade. So not yet, it's too early. We need to wait if we have or if we get a downtrend. The last three, euro against US dollar, daily chart. You can see it's really easy. So start to figure out where you are in the market. Find it out, figure it out. Movement, correction, big movement, and now a really big correction. The last correction zone is placed from this point up to this point. And as long as the price doesn't leave this correction zone to the lower, to the upper side, a trend continuation is more likely than a trend break. That does mean for me that I only looking in the hourly chart for a short trade. Not yet, it's too early, but if we have, or if we get a downtrend, the expert advisor will make it. Or you can make it to your own, with your own trading style, but always in the direction of the upper trend. It's only a proposal, that's my trading approach, and it's really easy. And if you want to see, you can see it. Here's an example how it works, only outcoming from the correction zone in direction. You can see this is a very high profit. If you figure out where you are in the market, if you fixed for you the higher time frame that is running in the same direction as you want to trade, you can see it's very successful. It can be very successful. So euro against US dollar. Here the same as in the cable, as in the British pound against US dollar. Why? Look at this one. You can see here's a downtrend. This is a downtrend. Let me show you. So movement, high correction, then big move to the lower side, correction, big move, correction, and now here is the bottom. Bottom building with the RSI is a divergent as well, class 2, not class 1, it's class 2, but it's enough for making uptrends because we're expecting a big correction to the upper side, switch to the hourly chart, and watching and looking for the next trading chance. And he is very, as you can see, he is very close to the next chance. What we have to do is to wait. If we get close below the 38% Fibonacci, then to wait like a balance candle. This is a balance candle here, and then we have to make the long trend. The support comes from the hourly and the daily chart, and here in the hourly chart. This is, I guess, one of the next real trading chances if we have a little bit more correction, and then the price rebounds here in this area, this correction zone, in this green correction zone, then we can make the next uptrend or the next trade. This is one of the the closest trades I can make. Last one, cable, British pound, US dollar, same direction, same situation, sorry, same situation. You can see this downtrend. This downtrend here, movement, big movement, correction, movement, correction, movement. Here you can, if you want to use RSI, the indicator, you would see that we have here very strong divergences as well. So this means that we expect here a big correction. Use it in the hourly chart, and here you have to wait. If you have a next correction here, maybe we will get it, and is this in this correction zone, and then you can make your next trading chance to the upper side. That's my trading approaches, that my trading purposes for this week, and maybe today or tomorrow in the euro, US dollar, and the cable. That's the closest trading chances we want to see or we want to get. That's all from my side. I hope you learned something about my trading approach. More information about it on my homepage. You can see it in the chat. There is a link and you can use it. Jens, I am done.
Thank you, Markus. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow there will be the day trader DAX, so hope to see you all again. And if your time don't allow to join every webinar, a couple of hours later, it will be available as a recorded video in our YouTube channel. Today, sorry again, Markus was not in the usual office, so the audio quality was from time to time not that perfect, but that's live, and I hope all was still to understand. Thanks a lot, Markus. Hope to see you next week, and good trades to anybody.
Of course.
Bye-bye.